you can take the proactive position today and start to do things better, start to do things differently. Take control, take 100% responsibility for all the good and the bad in your life. Accept responsibility, take back your power, and begin the process of learning and growing and becoming more. But know where you want to arrive 5 years from now. And start taking the actions, the small, tiny, almost insignificant actions that you're going to take every single day that are going to bring you just one step closer and closer to the success that you want. Or you can do nothing and arrive at that really ugly, unacceptable place 5 years from now. What do you choose? The way to do this is you need to have a vision of the future. You need to have a clear picture in your mind. And when I say clear, I mean a crystal clear picture. Because if you have a vague idea, vague ideas equals vague results. If I want to go somewhere and I kind of have an idea where that is, and I sort of start meandering in the direction of where I want to go, could be the right direction, probably not. The same's true about your vision. If you sort of have a vision, you sort of have a purpose, well, how do you know how to reach it? Versus if you have a crystal clear picture of what your vision is, of what your purpose is, of where you want to land up, and you start to take action day after day after day, small actions, compounded over time, add up to an incredible amount of success. And one of the greatest stories of compounding and success is Ossie McCarthy. Now what she did was, she was a very humble washerwoman. And every single day, she took the little bit of extra money she had left, and she went to the bank and she deposited it. And she did that for 87 years. She never missed a day. The results were astounding. At the age of 87, Osceola had accumulated over $250,000. Now that's about 2 million rand, which is a significant sum of money, especially when you consider that the average American family on retirement age has $50,000 available. Now this woman on her own, with a very humble, simple job that didn't pay very well, accumulated $250,000. Now what about you? What are you doing about your future? What are you doing about creating a better you every single day? What are you doing about taking those small, tiny, incremental steps? $1 a day, $2 a day, 1 page of a book a day, 10 pages of a book a day that you read that you wouldn't have read before. Are you taking those small actions? Are you trying to become more? Are you trying to become a better version of yourself every day? Do you have a vision of your future? Do you have a clear vision of where you want to arrive one day? Do you know what you want to be, what you want to have, and what you want to do? Because if you don't know, and you're just like a paper cup blowing in the wind, going from side to side, somebody that has no vision, no idea where they want to arrive, is just like a boat being driven down a river with no oars. It's going to go wherever the river takes it. You need to be able to know where you want to go. You need to have absolute clarity, a vision, a purpose. You know, when you have a vision and a purpose, you've got something to wake up to in the morning. You've got something to aim for every single day. You've got something to measure every opportunity that crosses your path very easily. If you don't have a vision and you don't have a purpose, and an opportunity comes along and crosses your path, well, you're probably going to say, yay! Well, what if it's not aligned with your vision? What if it's not aligned with your purpose? Or it's just a good opportunity, but it's not a great opportunity. When you have a vision, when you have a destination in mind, and you have a purpose that is going to take you to that vision, and an opportunity comes across your path, you can measure it against your vision. You can measure it against your purpose, and you can say, yeah, it's okay. No, it's an opportunity, but it's not my opportunity. So you don't waste time on it. Versus, if you don't have a vision, you're the paper cup blowing in the car park, an opportunity comes your way, you explore it, whoops, 6 months goes by, wasn't for me. A lot of wasted time. But if you have a vision, immediately you can explore it, look at it, describe it, define it, and go, this is aligned with where I want to be. Or this is not aligned with where I want to, where I have my life vision, where I want my life to end up. So invest the time. It's not a lot of time. Invest the time, start exploring, start discovering, start finding your vision, your purpose. You will astound yourself at how your life seems to just turn. Because what you're doing when you have a vision is you're programming your brain. Now understand that your brain is bombarded with 400 billion bits of information every second. And our conscious brains can only interpret 2,000 of those per second. You've got a whack of information that's just passing you by that you don't even know is there. So if you haven't programmed your Google search engine, your reticular activating system, to be looking for the right information, 400 billion bits are going to pass you by. But if you've told your Google search engine, your reticular activating system, what to search for, it's going to go through all of that information. It's going to find it, and it's going to deliver you the right opportunity at the right time that you can take advantage of. So what are you going to do? Are you going to go and work on that vision today? Because that's the important thing. It's all great to watch this DVD and to go, this is perfect. This is what I need. But I don't use it. So you need to take this information and you need to bring it into your life. And you need to start exploring, start developing, start building your own vision, creating an understanding of your own purpose. We can do a couple of things. We can sit back and go, well, you know what? I can put a shell to my ear and I'm going to wait until I hear that message come to me. And that's going to be how I'm going to tell what my purpose is. Or you can wait for 15 ducks to fly across the top of your roof in the shape of a cross. Or you can sit under a pyramid and chant. Or you can throw bones or go and buy crystals. Does that sound like a logical way to build a future? Or you can do what I'm suggesting. Take some time. Invest. Who's the most important person in your life? You are. Because when you become a better employee, as you grow and become more, you can contribute more. When you become a better person, you become a better spouse. When you become a better person, you become a better contributor to society. So what are you doing about your vision? What are you doing about creating a better you every single day? Because until you do, something amazing is going to happen. Nothing. Now, as I said earlier, the reality in life is that life is filled with opportunities. They cross our path every single day. But how do we know which is the right opportunity? Or how do we know that we're able to take advantage of any opportunity that comes our way? It's called preparation. Now, how do you know what to prepare for? Well, you know what to prepare for because you have a vision, you have a direction, you have a purpose. Now, many, many years ago, Les Brown, he became one of the best DJs in the US. He never had any skills. He never had any advantages. He had no training as a DJ. All he had was a deep-rooted vision, a deep-rooted passion that he was going to become a DJ one day. And so what he did was he went and got a job opposite a music studio, opposite a radio station. And he worked raking leaves. And every single day he'd rake leaves. And at every golden opportunity, every opportunity that he had, he'd go into the radio station and go and pester the radio station manager and say, I'm looking for a job. And the radio station manager would go, do you have experience? And he'd go, no. He'd go, sorry, we don't have a job for you. Well, after about 8 months, he wore the station manager down. And the station manager eventually said, you know what? Go and work in the bloomin' post room and go and deliver post to all the guys in the radio station. That's all Les needed. An opportunity, a chance to be in the radio station. So what did he do? Well, he started preparing. Every day, every opportunity, he would stay till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock every night. He would stay in the studio and he'd peep through the glass and see which buttons the DJs were pushing. Emulate how they were talking into the microphone. Go home, take a hairbrush and practice his talk every single day. And 2 years later, he'd been preparing for 2 years. 2 years later, his opportunity arrived. Again, he was there on a Saturday. Didn't need to be there on a Saturday. He was just a humble postman, wasn't he? But he was there because he was learning, because he was hungry, because he wanted to succeed. And the DJ that was on duty was drunk. And the station manager phoned in frantically and he went, Les, for heaven's sake, phone one of the DJs and get somebody else to come in. And Les saw his golden opportunity. He never phoned anybody. He just phoned his father and he said, Dad, listen to the radio. I'm going to be on the radio 10 minutes from now. The station manager phoned back frantically 5 minutes later and went, Les, have you managed to find anybody? And Les, of course, went, no, sorry. The station manager went, Les, can you do it? What do you think Les said? Of course I can do it. He went into the studio, pushed the guy's chair out the way, got behind the microphone, and became the best DJ the US has ever known. Why? Because he was hungry. Because when his opportunity came along, he'd done the preparation. So what are you doing to prepare? How can you prepare? You can only be preparing for something you know what you want. So have a vision. Know what you're aiming for. Know the direction you want to be going in. Have a purpose. Start preparing. Start bringing those skills, those bits of knowledge that you need to gather, the resources that you may need to become, have, do, and be whatever you want to be. And when that opportunity does come, you're prepared for it. Because you of course, could do nothing, which is the comfortable choice, because we all have this beautiful thing called our comfort zone, don't we? And it's such a lovely place to be. The only thing about it is it's completely misnamed. There's nothing comfortable about a comfort zone. A comfort zone is the place where you are trapped in the average. You're trapped in mediocrity. So do you want to be comfortable in your comfort zone? Or do you want to stretch yourself every day? Do you want to try and expand yourself beyond what you think is comfortable? Do you want to take risks? Because it takes risk. Do you want to take risks and stretch yourself a little bit every day? Become a little bit more every day. And break free from your comfort zone. Vision. Prepare. Take advantage of that opportunity. Because that is how you're going to create the life of your dreams. That is how you're going to be able to bring what the world offers you into your life and make it into something that you can be proud of. One of the best ways to do this is to look and explore how you can become better. There's many, many ways to do that. The challenge we have is we have limited resources of time.